Lancaster. It's a small city in the northwest of England that's famous for its historic buildings and for being quite close to the Lake District.
But is that all there is to Lancaster? Is it a boring town with not a lot to do? Or is it a place rich in culture and history?
Well, why don't we find out together as we take a look around this wonderful place, from its landmarks to its history.
I'm Danny.
I'm Craig, and welcome to Lancaster. School, we weren't taught a whole lot about the history of Lancaster, apart from the War of the Roses, and while a humiliating defeat on Yorkshire then should always be celebrated, we wanted to find out why the history of Lancaster isn't often talked about.
Lancaster was home to the infamous Pendle Witches' trial, during which 10 people were violently, viciously, brutally murdered, supposedly breaking out of witchcraft, brought about partly by a rivalry between the two families, and has inspired works such as Good Omens, Bestow a Pendle, My Big Black Green Wedding.
But we believe it's now fair to say Lancaster has moved on from being a land of lawlessness and savagery.
Ever since the 18th century, Lancaster has had a rich industrial heritage, famous for its production of linoleum, cotton and wallpaper. And to this day, it remains a thriving and productive city.
Lancaster also played a large role in the slave trade, and to make sure we never forget how horrific a time period it was for so many people, the council decided to build a tiny memorial, along with some aptly named streets that really promote diversity and integration.
But if you're looking to explore and see the sights of Lancaster, where can you go?
Snaking through the city is Lancaster Canal. It's a gorgeous place to walk, where one can admire the natural beauty, along with some old tyres and the odd shopping trolley. It's also home to a wide range of wildlife, from rats and voles to herons, kingfishers and the odd Year 11 student. The Mighty Loon. It's another stretch of water running through Lancaster that connects many beautiful parts of the Lancaster district, including Glasson Dock, Holton and of course Skirton.
The loon was what gave Lancaster its historical importance, being the last bridge built on the river, thus away to the far northwest of England. And here we are, on its last bridge. Ahead of me, the river snakes off into the hills of northern England, Lancashire and Cumbria, and behind, the vast waste of the Irish Sea. Nearby, Freeman's Wood, Lancaster's very own Garden of Eden, home to life's finer pleasures.
Previously commonland, Freeman's Wood was bought by Chinese developers and fenced off to the public. But this hasn't stopped the resourceful people of Lancaster from making it their home and fighting against the capitalist system.
It's also home to the legendary video of the Marsh Crew, 808.
This will ride. Not yesterday, but the day before. The police came knocking at my door. Gripped me, yeah, took me in a vet, and then took me to the flipping police station. Said question me and arrested me for more flipping information. I was sat in a cell with things on.
Speaking of local musicians, Lancaster is very proud of its association with many talented artists, including the Hafner Orchestra, the Lovely Eggs, and of course the Lancashire Hot Dogs.
Oh, he dropped the crisps.
Oh, what a shame.
While we're in town, Lancaster is fully equipped for all your food needs. That being, it has 2 subways and 4 Greggs, including the most profitable one in the country, strategically located on a university campus. You greedy pigs.
It also has a TK Maxx and a Wilco's, and you didn't hear it from us, but rumour has it they're open to a spot of haggling.
When it comes to nightlife, very little.
No. Earlier, we talked about the canal and how perhaps it's maybe not the nicest place to be, but it's how we like to summarise Lancaster. It's a place of contrast. Yeah, there are some areas that maybe aren't that nice, but on the whole, it's a really beautiful place to be. It's rich in culture.
Lancaster.